Okay, here's another art journal that I started out of an altered book. Again, I did the paper bag technique on the front and then painted it, and this one has several layers of the PVA glue and glitter. And then these are just some pieces of art I did, and some lace from a package of knickers that I didn't like how they fit, so I cut them up and used them for art and some stuff. And this is just some fancy line to a thing on a shirt that I found somewhere. My cat's trying to get in, so if you hear something, I'm sorry. So this one, again, I just started laying down some collage stuff. That's just there, so you can tuck stuff in there. And I'll just flip through this real quick. So you can kind of see it's a combination of glued together pages and watercolor paper, and then magazine collage stuff, and paint and glue and everything. So you'll see some of them. These are kind of some people that I admire, so I was going to just do a book like that with famous people that have led me down paths. So you'll see some of that. And again, I have ideas in my head of what some of these pages are going to be. And I just took a girl and kind of did a funky collage. And this is watercolor paper, so I can do some paintings. That's my cat trying to get in. Just some more, got some funky, I had some knitting books and knitting pattern books, and so I cut out a bunch of pictures from those. And I had a Formula One book, and just all these books that I cut stuff out of. That's a fold out that does a trifold thing. And this is a little pocket over here. And then got places to paint. And the way I attach these signatures is with brads so that they can come out if I need them to, and expand them and rearrange them or whatever. So there's just some more blank pages. This opens up like that. And they're blank pages. I've just kind of started places to journal. Kind of going fast because there's really nothing to see but just the backgrounds. Nothing really interesting. But I really like how this opens up and I can do a full page, or I can attach things in there. That's Marilyn. And just some other funky things. This one opens up like that. And just some blank pages back here. And the back has another piece of art. And this is kind of on a cardboard thing, so I was gonna make these out of coasters, but anyway, I was gonna paint those. But I like how that looked. And then I have another one here. This is gonna be my dragon diary. And so this is just an old stocking. Literally, it's the top of the stocking, and I tied it all up because it had runs in it. And this is a piece of art that I just stuck on there. Again, did the paper bag with, I've got brads here. This is actually a pocket, and I took pages from a book and glued them all together. So this is going to be my dragon journal. So I kind of started laying down some backgrounds. This is just book pages glued together and painted, and just shapes kind of to simulate a dragon face. And there's another one. And like some Knights of the Round Table. Just going to tell a story. And there's some architecture that I thought looked cool. Tried to keep with like a green and bluish in here. I left some blank pages for paintings and some people that look like they were explorers or discoverers. Something for a space dragon. There's another space theme. And then again, this one was attached with the brads as well, so they can be removed or rearranged or added to. There's another one. These are just blobs of paint that ended up looking that way, so I turned them into faces. They'll be characters of some sort. And there's a beach. Some more blank pages. And I haven't added any pockets or tags or anything in here, so I was just gonna, this is just kind of the beginning stages. some of my first attempts at ultra books. So there's my first cutaway. Kind of frames this weird saint-looking guy. And the back here has a pocket as well. So there's that one. And let's see if I have time for one more. I do. So this is my mandala book. Again, I did the paper bag. This is an eggshell mosaic CD that has watercolor paper and a piece of material. And then I attached the signatures with brads, but the center signature I'll show you I attached with this piece of elastic, and I'll show you why in a bit. But this is just the top of an old top. And then in here you can remove that brad, so you can remove this CD thing as a template to draw mandalas if you want to. This is another smaller circle, and then the inside of the CD is a nice circle as well. So there's some art, and I just used some watercolor paper in combination with this paper that kind of feels like papyrus. So I could do the mandalas on one and then the interpretation on the other, or whatever. And I kind of tried to stick with this. You'll see the color theme. Some of the pages I just started laying down some collages for just a few weird ones like that. And this one opens up. It's got the Eye of Osiris and some Egyptian stuff. So I thought I'd write some cool prophetic stuff or something. Some more of those blank pages. All these are blank to draw on. And that's the back side of that piece of art from the other side. And then this is the center thing. And it's just a sheet of plastic that I've folded in half. There's a piece of Yupo there. There's a piece of slick cardstock. And then in the very center is a cross stitch. And then there's the other side of that elastic. So this whole thing can pull out or get fatter if I want it to. This is just a closure for this. There's a pocket that melted in the oven, but it still works, that will hold like pencils or whatever. And this comes down through, and it's like a hemp bracelet that I made, and it fastens down through there, so it holds it shut. There's some more blank pages, and then a few more with collage started on them or painting backgrounds. So just kind of the very back page there, some blank pages, and then that there to hold anything in the back. So those are the art journals that I'm working on, and as I get some of the pages done, I'll post some more. See you later.